Hey, you.
Hey, lady. Ow, turn around. All right, so we wanted to give everybody something a little bit special. So this weekend, we're a little behind because we went away. We got kidnapped again. Not so much kidnapped. We just sort of
Voluntarily kidnapped.
voluntarily by the same people we went to Tulum with last year. And when we went to Isla Mujeres.
Yes.
Which we've never been to before.
2 years. Never
2
been.
years, never been. Heard so much about it. I'm like, meh, so what? It's an island, whatever. Anyway, I decided anyway, I was like, I'm going to make a video for the Patreon when we were getting on the ferry. And then it just kept going.
And I love it.
I just kept shooting and shooting and shooting. So I figured, well, I'll just maybe put something together. And what Lauren and I have decided to do is just put a collection of clips together and tell you a little bit about what's going on in the video. So you can go on the trip with us.
Yeah, vicariously live through us.
We start out on the ferry. I got to be honest with you. This day I am
exhausted.
I'm exhausted, and I'm really not in the mood to go anywhere. So
I'm so tired that my shirt's on inside out, and no one told me.
I mean, already on the ferry, I'm like, this is already gorgeous. I could just stay on this dock. I'm fine. This is a good vacation for me. Go get me a lawn chair, and I'm good.
Look how pretty it is. We made it to the dock.
I saved someone's life.
Someone's hat.
In midship. On the seas, on the high seas. Someone loses their hat. And what do I come to the rescue here? I drop everything, almost put on my safety vest, my life preserver vest.
Right.
And I saved the day. And I just want to point out the guy in the back of me seems to be very pleased. That's us getting picked up. And again, I'm going to have to blur out their faces, but this is more so you can see the hats. So here we are. This is where they were staying at this hotel. That was
so beautiful.
They were the first guests.
Yeah, it's only been open a week.
It was only open a week. Here we are at this beautiful resort. I think it's called Lotus. What is it called?
Lotus.
Yeah.
And there we are. And I brought her a matching Malibu string, so we were wearing matching. We were samesies.
Only 5 minutes after this photo, Lauren was like, "Hey, manager guy."
It's not busy.
Can I take my clothes off? And manager guy, like a smart person, said, "Of course you can."
Sure.
I want to point out in this particular photo how common in Mexico to see
a family
on a scooter. This happens all the time. Up to 9 adults, I think, they can fit on a scooter.
And we are on our way to, I don't even know. Oh, we're going to eat. We're going to eat that yummy, yummy fish.
Yeah, so we went to this place, and we just wanted to show you what the island looks like on the way there. And
so Caribbean.
It's just so beautiful. Those are Coast Guard ships right there.
Yeah, like put me on that Navy.
Yeah, a lot of golf carts and a lot of scooters. Dance.
That's what I can wear to the restaurant. Woo! It's so fun. Like no one's wearing shoes really. It's just, I'm blocking his face.
So then we're laughing because our friend got into a situation here and he had to do the quintessential Austin Powers move to get out of it. And so when we parked at the Airbnb we went to, there was a chicken that lived out front, just a random chicken.
It's a rooster.
And the
Is a rooster a chicken?
I think it's a male chicken.
Is it?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like a bull.
and a hen is a female chicken.
Right.
Okay.
So it's a chicken, but it's a male, so it's a rooster. But anyway, so I wanted to get this shot because I saw this little boy playing with this dog on this wall, and I just thought it was so adorable. I mean, they look like best friends, right?
Yeah.
Our house looks almost exactly nothing like that. So as you can see through the town, there's just these tiny little roads, right? And so then we get back to the place where we were before. So this is Lotus again, but it's Isla Mujeres, the North Beach, is known for its sunsets.
Yes.
And so we were waiting for the sunset.
So amazing.
And this happens every day, apparently.
That's my favorite photo ever.
You're welcome. Oh,
Oh God.
so this is the hostel on the island, and it's like you think of a hostel, but I mean this thing breeds so much activity.
This place was popping.
Yeah, I mean there's so many young
Hotties
that stay there, and they just filter into the bars and the clubs. And to prove my point, in this shot, as we drive by, as you can see,
just a sample.
the clientele that was
Hot.
our friend is like, I know this guy who wants us to come to his party, and we're like, what are you talking about? You've been here for like 24 hours.
I know, they're hysterical.
So we take a drive down to the other end of the island. We wind up in this weird fucking party that's
With like a full band and full speakers.
in their living room.
Yeah.
And not to mention there was also a pool in their living room. I don't even want to get into that.
I mean, what a crowd. I've just danced to anything. I'm giving about 0 fucks right here.
Yeah.
Woo! This was someone
Yeah, so
painting on the wall.
when you come to a party and people are just painting on the wall, and another common thing in Mexico are just random dogs everywhere. The sweetest little babies everywhere. Just so sweet.
That
So the
dog
next
is-
day, it started to rain, and that's the Airbnb that we were staying at. And I was so enjoying the rain. And they rented this place, and we walked in, we were like, what did you guys do? Because we were like, we have a budget of $50 a night. And they're like, okay. And then they rented this place. Didn't listen to a damn word we said. So then we started taking some photos. All right, so there's this girl. We run into her again at going for breakfast the next day.
That's how small the island is.
Yeah, it's just everybody runs into each other all the time. And she's from Italy, right? So the GM at the hotel is from Italy also. So I just had her record a message for me in Italian to him.
Una cosa Alessio, che Loren e Richard sono miei 2 grandi amici, di trattarli bene, mi raccomando.
So this is the beach bar, Green Demon. And Green Demon is really famous for a place to go. Not famous. I think it's
Only like a couple months old, but it is like it's the hot spot. Boom, already hot spot. And
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, it's amazing. So you can see just the vibe that goes on there. And there's a beach club next to it and a beach club on the other side of it. And both of them are fucking empty.
It's so strange.
And this cool sign that you told me to take a photo of.
I love that.
Just
We're drinking.
more of the vibe that's going on there. And by the way, I'm exhausted during all of this. All I want to do is lay on one of those beds and go to sleep. And this was a really cool sign. And you were making fun of me for using my phone so much. You have to...
You have to get that in the shot.
yeah.
That man was so handsome.
Yeah, you kept saying that.
Yeah. They were still dry.
That was my Top Gun shot. They were playing all day, and then I wanted to just see that, so I had to pretend I was taking photos of something else. So I just...
He's so dirty.
Yeah, so...
Oh, God.
Just doing 19 pans in that direction.
It was so funny.
And then there's this, and then you...
That's the guy who was in front of us on the ferry. Do you realize that?
Oh my God, you're right. So you go up and you're like, hey, I'm going to play volleyball. And the guys look at you like, all right, fuck off.
they could care less.
And then this second part of the video is one of the things we used on Instagram. Just because you didn't know I was recording anymore.
Yeah.
Just sort of panned over while you were zhuzhing yourself or something. It just looked really cool and just sort of creeped up behind you.
And my necklace got caught in my bikini.
And then this conga line starts out of nowhere. Just caught it. I just want to point out for a second that this girl got so excited, she stood up to join the conga line, right? And then as soon as she stood up, the conga line stopped, and she was like, oh, shit, I missed it. There they are. Just not a care in the world, these people.
Was there a birthday party or something?
Yeah, there was. So there was a birthday party, and they set up a piñata, right? And you can see in this next shot, they're just starting to set it up. There's a guy up there, And that guy was in that same position all day long.
He didn't move.
I was staring at his chest and his shoulders that were huge. And there you are, just
Dancing.
dancing. Again, not a care in the world.
Jim and Nicorette.
So then here
there's
they are with the pinata. And that was the birthday
That's the
girl.
birthday girl.
Seems kind of set up that she's the one that got to break the pinata. But and I know this picture makes no sense, but at night underneath of us there were turtles that were laying eggs.
So that's like a shot down the cliff of outside the house where we were staying. And so cliff on the first part, and then in the upper part is the sand, and you could see it. That's the night vision camera. So you could see barely with your eyes, only when the sand would like flap with their wings. I don't know what
so they
they're
were
called.
just laying eggs. There were turtles down
That's
there just
awesome.
laying the eggs. And I don't want anyone to think that we have a night vision camera, because we
Well,
do
what's
not.
it- like
it's just
the-
it's a phone. It just has
night vision.
but it's not a night vision camera. It's just a
night mode.
night mode.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's it. So anyway, that was our trip to Isla Mujeres, and the next day we woke up and went home.
Yep.
Right, and that was about it. So anyway, that was for you guys. I mean, we didn't go for you,
We just happened to put it up for you.
but we figured we'd let you share our little getaway. So there you have it. We'll try to go away every weekend for you, using your money.
Yeah, exactly.